Welcome back to Red Billy's. We're burning midnight oil. We're digging out the trays for the power to the container. Oh my God, an earthquake in Virginia. As you can see, the lenses fogged up because it was in the air-conditioned room and come back outside where it's, you know, probably a cool 92. I know a dirty joke. Dirty joke of the day, white horse fell in the mud.
Alright, so today we're going to be pulling this 1/0 wire from the main panel to where we're going to put our sub panel up here at the C-can. Basically, we're going to roll out the wire, pull the rope through, make a head, pull it all through. Once we get it through, I'll go ahead and land it at the main panel. And then Scott will go ahead and start mounting the sub panel up there and drilling a hole for us to stub up the PVC and connecting it to that sub panel. And then after that, it's just branch it off and running our branch wire. But it's gonna be a hot one today, but we'll get it done.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys really quickly what I was doing. I didn't record it, but so we took a stick and we tied some string around it, and the string is going to go through the pipes. They're going to go all the way down, so we can go ahead and string it all the way through to the top, so tomorrow when we get the wire, we'll be able to pull it right on through. But I just wanted to show you guys that this is what we're going to be using. It's just a stick and tied string.
Make sure you get the outside of this and inside the belly, because we'll get some of it. Alright, so now we're going to pull this rope through so we can pull our wire through. I don't have any jet line, so we're using like literally like string line to pull through. Right there. I'm also going to pre-lube the pipe so it makes it easier when we're going to pull the wire, slide through. Guess I'm not going to put the head. Right now I'm just stripping the insulation back so I can make my head smaller. So this is what our head looks like after stripping the wire back. Plenty small enough to go through the 2-inch pipe, so we'll lube it up, that way it goes in easier. Alright, now we're going to pull the wire through. We don't really have a tugger, so and we're kind of short on manpower here, so we're going to use our tools to our advantage and use the 4-wheeler hooked up, and we got some stakes to levy it out one side. And alright, tell them to go slow.
Go slow.
So now we're marking out where our panel is gonna go, get that preset. We're gonna be using 2x4s and a piece of plywood to mount the panel up there.
9.5 right there, something like that. 9.5, half and 9.5 is 5 1/4.
No, 4
4 3/4. Don't follow me with the camera, dumbass. I dropped the screw.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. We don't have to dig that much. Huh? We don't have to dig that much. You can see that.
That's why I picked that spot.
Oh my God.
You good?
Good.
All right, so we just got done wiring up the old panel that was here, which is the service panel, to our sub panel. So like I said before, we pulled 3 1/0 and a number 4 ground. We got our 2 hots here landed on this breaker, and then we got our neutral landed over here and our ground right here. We had to get 2 lug kits to make the neutral and the ground to work. Another reason why the neutral and the ground are together is because this panel is bonded, the neutral and the ground are bonded, so you can land them on the same bar. What you see here, you got old ground wire here and neutral wire here. So we got our 100 amp breaker here, and make sure when you go and hook up all your wires to your panel, make sure your main breaker's off. These wires can still be hot, so be careful of those, but make sure this is always off. Also keep it off too when you go do your sub panel as well. Keep everything off until you're done and you're ready to turn it on and test and see if everything works. All right, so here we're doing the same thing. Installing a ground lug kit to make the ground bigger because it does not fit on this ground bar. Take your ground wire. Since it's so short right here, I'm gonna run it up here and then come into it. That way I have extra just in case I need it. Scott's over there trying to call a turkey. Now I got that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this neutral right here.
Your battery good?
It just died. This is for my Romex connector when I run the Romex.
Just me. Just me. Fuck it's hot.
I would take working outside in the heat than working in this one.
Fuck yeah. This is stagnant fucking air. Don't fucking do it. Go ahead.
So right now, look at the receptacle. So since I have multiple wires coming in here, we're gonna have to splice the ground together. Use this extra bit of wire to get ground right here. Splice these together. Splice these together. Make a little pigtail. That's what I'm making right now. It's basically a pigtail so I can land on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it. Now make sure you hook it the way you're gonna be turning the screw. I should have said the white goes on the silver side of your receptacle. Your neutral goes on the silver side. Your hot always goes on the cold side. And on this side, the screws are gold. And that's where your hot's gonna land. Go ahead and put the breaker in. The breaker, and you put these grooves back into here. This slot slides into here. Just a single pole 20 amp breaker. Make sure when you're hooking up all this stuff, make sure your main breaker is off.
To be honest with you, I really don't know anything that we're doing. I'm just a body. You're good?
My turn. I swallowed a bug. Oh shit, that motherfucker steamed up like a mug. What's up? No, my fucking mechanic sucks. The mechanic. Yeah, that. Yes, that is.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Sweat like a whore in church.
Sweat like two hogs fucking in a wool sock.